Oh, we had contact out of turn number 4 between Longman and Guevara. Oh, turn number 1 now.
I think we just about had a little bit more contact.
Did I say anything about how I think these two have seen each other a few times this year?
Oh boy. Well, that'll bring out our caution with just literally
4 laps to go.
4 to go. We see anything. Top of the screen.
So that's the initial contact that took place between Guevara and Longman. And then they throw it into the corner here. It almost felt like Longman had a second thought just as he was getting to turn 1. And maybe a little bit of a message sent from Bowman. Now more getting into it in trouble. Included is the 16 of Gomes. One car has completely come apart on the back straightaway. Shedding parts. I think that car's lost the complete back end. It is the 42 of Cole Raz. And this is a red flag. All stop. Their cars are going to be okay.
Everybody else relatively low impact. But you can see what goes, I think you coined this phrase at Irwindale, what goes down must come up.
To get away from trouble if it happens in front of you. And we're taking a look at a number of the angles. I can't believe the way that 42.
Look at that thing.
That thing became almost like it was. Have you ever seen those really like nice?
No, I've never
supercars?
seen anything like this.
Supercars that have the back end reveal the rear motor. It's like that's what it reminded me of. I can tell you right now, Cole Raz is not going to be a happy camper about this.
Side by side for the lead.
Ooh, Dan Holtz. Oh, contact, big trouble. Front straightaway.
Big trouble.
You hate to see it, but we're going to take a look at the replay to try and diagnose what went down.
Out of 4, everything went wrong.
And what okay, so the
There
way
were 2 wrecks in this.
there were, so Holtz made the move, and I mentioned this earlier, but to Holtz's credit, they were fine. Now, I'm sure Andy Allen wasn't happy about that initial contact, but they were fine. It's just I don't know if Allen knew that Kanke had made the move he did to the inside, and the 22 and 33 connected. It brought both of those cars back up the racetrack in fast fashion and wiped out Dan Holtz, and everyone else was just trying to find a hole to get through the wreck. Kanke, talk about another driver. That was a big incident there with Bowman and Shepard. Bowman's car climbed the driver's side of Shepard's car. Those 2 cars have pulled it to the haulers. Gomes went for a spin. I haven't seen yet if Gomes got hit or if he saw what was happening and just said, nope.
We're taking a look at the bird's eye view from the drone. And Gomes saying no.
So Gomes saved his race car by spinning it out. A number of these drivers did a very good job getting through that wreck, but 5 of our top 7 cars got wiped out. Battle for the lead.
Side by side, just like the initial.
Oh, trouble, turn number 1. Well, there goes Gilbert. There goes Dylan. And there goes 2 more cars.
Moore underneath Dylan.
I think Moore.
Dylan on top of.
I think Moore's car is going to be okay. John Moore slid into
Oh
that.
my goodness.
And they appear to be okay.
Taking a look at the replay. I don't know what's left to be said, other than wow.
At this point, if you're one of those cars that was involved in the big one, maybe you fix your car and get back out here. I don't know what the rule is about pulling to the garage area, but
Dylan getting into Gilbert, climbing the 88, and literally 2 cars sliding up towards the wall. The 27 of Moore doing everything he could to stop, just couldn't. Oh, there's the contact.
Oh, bumper! Herzog drifting through turn number 3.
Wow, what a save.
Now, does he repay the favor? Or does he say, yeah?
Hey, the points leader is Gomes, okay?
And Herzog's back to his inside. If I'm Herzog, I'm like, you did not just do that again. And for our camera people that are wondering what I'm talking about, this is the battle all the way at the back of the pack. So we got one camera on it, and we got trouble in turn number 2. It's Braden Allen.
And it looks like Shepard's off the pace. And there's a contact behind. Youngren gets into Braden Allen, and the 52 goes around.
Bummer for Braden. Had an excellent qualifying effort earlier. Was 4th fastest in qualifying. Seeing the drone shot here.
We're taking a look at the top part of the screen, and it looks like a bunch of cars fighting for the real estate. So Shepard was having an issue up to that point.
Braden Allen just caught the ball big time. Turn number 1, trouble. The 52 of Braden Allen into the wall.
And this
is going to be
bring out a cop.
Yeah, this is going to be chalked up as a bummer night for the Allen family.
Yeah. So coming out of 4, and he went too wide, and he went for a ride.
So let's talk a little bit about this racetrack and modifications they've made to it. You notice that this car stayed on the wall and rode all the way into turn 1. At one point, this racetrack did have a different configuration headed into turn number 1. This car would have probably ended up in the barrier.
Yeah, so we're going to slow it down and show it again. Up by the wall, makes contact, and that's everything it needed to fall apart.
And this lip, this push out is right here, right where the car is. It's pushing the car back into the racing surface. Not a lot,
right,
but enough to push it away from that lip that you see right there.
So had this been old configuration, there's a big foam padding with tires and foam
and
there.
You could see the wall where it was added, that triangle that sticks out. That was all additions made. Good modifications to this racetrack that they've made in recent years.
1 and 2.
Slipping, and he's sliding, and now Huddleston's going to get involved. Say, do it again.
Parker's like, where do I go?
Trouble front straightaway.
Hold on to it, hold the brakes, nobody making contact.
Caution.
Malone goes around on the nose of Kimley, and that was all a battle for 3rd.
Everyone involved has lost their position, and taking a look at the replay.
Right there. And basically, you can see the damage the 43 has on the right headlight. Bunt or a strike.
All right. So it started in turn number 2, and by started we mean it's been going on for a while. Malone with a little bit of contact. Kimley was probably not thrilled with the contact. And then my question is, does this tap send Malone up the track?
There's no doubt it does. And I don't know if Kimley saw it as an opportunity to let the 36 know, but I also think that he just came out of nowhere.
We got some
from his blind spot.
Strange stuff happening right now.
Great heads-up driving through the field. Caution flag will fly. Caution flag comes out. The 99 machine of Meade was trying to make his way off the racing surface in turn number 1. Miranda Scott tried to sneak around him on the outside. Baker was going side-by-side battle with Brock Crawford got it wrong, gets crossed up, and collects the 4M of Emily Van Hoff and the 13C of Nick Kaufman. Ryan Old stopped on the back straightaway, and we've got a loose wheel going off of turn number 2. So, Ryan Olds losing, I believe, his right rear tire. Caution flag will come out again. We are just having all sorts of troubles trying to get this one going. Charles Paul went right through the center of 3 and 4. Good heads-up driving from the 51G machine of Gavin Manning. Somehow, someway, just like that, caution flag is back in the air. So you can see some of the body panels on the right side of the 51 machine of Gavin Manning, a little bit wrinkled up. Dylan Potter and the 07X of Troy Morse III got together. And we've got Charles Paul around over here in 3 and 4 as well.